third exercise all runners should be doing is the kickstand deadlift. And this is just a starting deadlift. We do want to go into like a single leg Romanian deadlift, but the kickstand deadlift, it's fantastic for, yes, working the glutes, but also the hamstrings. And again, as we know, hamstrings are one of the two most used muscles that runners need to be strength trained. Because the kickstand deadlift, you're biasing one side. It's similar to the Bulgarian split squat where you can really, again, bias one side, where if you know one side is weaker, you can load up that side and start to work on these imbalances. Unlike the traditional deadlift where you're doing, where both sides are working equally, you can really isolate each side and make sure you're finding these imbalances and addressing them. This is how you can progress your kickstand deadlift. First thing, no weight, just making sure you're hinging back, feeling the hamstrings and the glutes, especially in that bottom position. You want to feel that hamstring on the leg that is in front of you. Second progression we can do is holding a kettlebell out in front of you. Everything's exactly the same, but we're starting to load this. And then we can actually move on to our single leg Romanian deadlift, starting with no weight. The fourth progression here is adding a kettlebell to our single leg Romanian deadlift, making sure that our hips are not twisting from side to side, keeping our back level. And last but not least, adding a barbell to this single leg Romanian deadlift, really focusing on feeling the hamstring and keeping our hips and back flat.